Herald of Anguish. Improvise flying. At the beginning of your end step, each opponent discards a card. Sack an artifact. Target creature gets -2, -2. 7 mana 5/5 flyer with Improvise. Seems like a 7 mana 5/5 win con with Improvise. What do we got in here? Anyone I know? Nope. Nobody I know. Dude, my allergies are driving me bonkers today, but that's okay. Bananas. Allergies. Feels real bad, but that's alright. Metallic Mimic. Pretty decent. Shapeshifter. You can do Artificers. Rogues, I think, is the best for black. What did they tick out of here? Is there like a foil? Promo? Visionary Augmenter is actually decent. But I'm gonna take the Metallic Mimic. Maybe we find something good. I think I remember Black-White being alright. I'll take Revoke Privileges. Revoke Privileges is really good. Oh my god, Kaladesh, that's right, Brad. You know, we could be doing Vintage Cube, but instead we're doing Kaladesh drafts because it's on MTG Arena. Eddie Tail Hawk I remember being pretty decent. Thriving Turtle's alright. I think I'll do the Hawk though. Imagine going black, white, and Kaladesh. Well, I mean, there's nothing really else to go. Like, this was our first pick. This is a solid second pick, and this card's pretty good too. I don't remember what's good in this set. I didn't draft it as much as I would have hoped. And besides, we only did sealed. Mono black or red green? Maybe. Mono white was really good. I remember mono white being very good. But I mean, like, this card's ridiculous. It's pretty bonkers. Like, making them discard a card at the end of their turn and with Improvise. Very good card. Not playing this card. Card's garbage. Fortuitous Find, I think, is an alright card. Everything else in this pack is kind of like garbage. Could do the Mastodon. Mastodon's just like any color, so that'd be fine too. You know, I'll Fortuitous Find. I wish, dude. Chandra would be sick. I'd really enjoy a Chandra. Infiltrator's not horrible. Do not like the Eager Construct. Subtle Strike, very good. Subtle Strike's really good. -1/-1 or +1/+1. Don't care about that one. Glint Sleeve Artisan, I remember being very decent as well. Do I name Servo with Metallic Mimic? Yeah, Subtle, I don't remember it being the best card in this set. Yeah, Glint Sleeve, very good. Remember Cogworker's Puzzle not being decent too. I don't really care about Inspired Charge. We'll go with the Puzzle Knot. Fragmentize. Turns target creature control to its owner's hand or gets +1/+2. That's pretty decent. I think I'm gonna go with the Fragmentize though. Self-Assembler is only good if you find multiple Self-Assemblers. I could just do Built to Last. I think I'll see more of these. We're going to pick this in case we find multiples. If we find, like, another one... Oh, perfect. If we find another one, you know. Alternatively, Dawnfeather Eagle is really good too, but I think I'd rather have the Self-Assembler Part 2, because we'd actually run both of them. Filler cards. Need 3+. Well, we have 2, so we're almost to the 3+. Just trying to see if it would populate in here correctly. Torrential Gearhulk. Is it too late to go blue? I think the answer is yes, especially with a Fatal Push in this pack and a Daring Demolition. This card's just like, I don't know, I really like it, but what's better, Daring Demolition or Fatal Push? I'm thinking Fatal Push as well. There's also our third assembler that's gonna wheel. This pack's actually really decent. We'll go with the Fatal Push. Fairgrounds Warden, perfect. Vehicles have flying. Night Market Lookout's decent, but it's definitely the Fairgrounds Warden. Boundary Inspector's not bad either. I know. Night Market with skiffs, but Fairground Warden's just like better, I think. I like having the removal. I think the removal's stronger. Exactly, Unfairgrounds. Rated higher. So cards I'm probably gonna cut: Built to Last and Herald of the Fair. Everything else is alright. Would like to see that Foundry though, so I can play these self-assemblers for cheap. Could also play Metallic Mimic into them. That would be a pretty good combo. Make them 5/5s. Five 5s for 4 mana. Where are all these packs at? Holy moly, this guy. He's got 4 packs back to back to back. Yeah, but I mean, there's a lot of good removal in black right here already. Like in the Subtle Strike and Fatal Push. Like, Herald of Anguish is a great card. I could cut it if like green had better cards that we see. Fortuitous Find is just an alright card as well. But like the Subtle Strike Fatal Push I think makes going into black fine. We'll just have to see. Shram. Equipment, aura, or vehicle. Well, we have no equipment. We have no vehicles. We do have 1 aura, but I don't think it's worth a Shram. Fabrication, we have no energy, so I don't think it's fabrication. Definitely think it's Daring Demolition here to destroy a creature. Everything else is just whatever. Workshop System might not be bad, actually. But I mean, if people are passing what's it called, Daring Demolitions, that really makes me think that there is nobody in black, because this is like one of the best black cards you could get besides Fatal Push. Augmenter is great. Underhanded Design is great. Hidden Stockpile is great. And there's another Subtle Strike. My creatures are pretty medium, but like all 3 of these are fantastic. I think I'm gonna go with the Underhanded Designs just for more removal. I remember Fretwork Colony being really good. Same with Foundry Screecher. I remember those cards being decent. But I think I'm going to go with Colony here. It's actually a solid creature. Fuck Lost Legacy. How do I feel about this card? I'd rather have the Dawn Feather Eagle, actually. Yeah, I'm going to take the Eagle instead. I think that card's a quality. Slyric is great. I don't have a lot of non-artifact creatures. I have Metallic Mimic and literally 2 Self-Assemblers. Probably a third one, but there's a second Subtle Strike. There's also Live Fast. Live Fast is actually great too. Like, I like a lot of these. I think we'll see another Self-Assembler, so I'm going to skip on it for now. I think I'm going to go with the card draw and Live Fast since I already have 1 Subtle Strike. Mind Rot's decent. Could have another Dawn Feather Eagle. Well, this one's the pay to create a 1/1, right? Yeah. I think it's just Mind Rot, honestly. Oh, well, didn't pick fast enough, but that's okay. Here I'll pick the Self-Assembler. What does this do? Target discards a card. Draw a card. Vehicles you control have flying. I don't have any vehicles right now. We'll tick it anyway. Eager Construct's fine. It's a filler card. Don't really need a Renegade map, but I guess it's fine too. I think I'd rather have the Renegade map over the Eager Construct. Subtle Strike. Inspired Charge, we may play that. I'll put it in the board for now. Eager Construct is filler, so we may play that. Yahini! That's a good one. Especially in our colors. Chief of Foundry is also very good. Maulfest Squad I remember being good. Prowler I don't remember being decent. We're definitely taking the Yahini. Whirler Maker's too slow. So here's the issue I have with Whirler Maker. A lot of times people will play it as their 3-drop, and then they'll have another follow-up on 4 so they won't activate it. And then they'll have a follow-up on 5 and they won't activate it. So it literally just sits there, does nothing for turns on turns. Like, decks that I think won it are more control-y, where you're actually tempoing them. Whereas mine is like, I'm creating bodies while trying to tempo. So, Scrap Trawler is actually not bad. What does it hit? Eager Construct, Metallic Mimic, Cogworkers, Renegade Map. Make Obsolete is fine. Bomat Bizarre Barge isn't horrible either. Oh, Daiyoung. Daiyoung is just fantastic. But is it better than Scrap Trawler? 3/2 that gets back like 2 things. I think I'd rather have the Daiyoung. Pillar Bug or Maulfest Squad. There's also another Dawn Feather Eagle. I think I'd rather go with the Maulfest Squad. He is nice. I don't think it... I could splash it with Renegade Map, I guess. But I don't think it's, like, worth splashing. I'm just gonna go with the Maulfest Squad. Fits our curve better. Another Dawn Feather Eagle, or another Fortuitous Find, which I don't really want another Fortuitous Find. There's also the Pillar Bug. Pillar Bug isn't horrible. 3-butt's pretty decent. I think I'll just go with the Dawn Feather, though. Maybe. We have a lot of 5-drops. I'll pick it up, but I don't think I'm going to play the second one. Not playing a second Fragmentize. Mobile Garrison's actually alright. That is one I could play. Another Daiyoung wouldn't be horrible either. But then we have, what, 1, 2, 3... We have a lot of removal. I'm gonna pick it up, but like... actually, you know what? I'm gonna pick up the Garrison. I think that's more playable. Unlicensed Disintegration. Very good as well. Defiant Salvager is alright. I'm not splashing red for this, right? There's like no way. Can only activate this as a sorcery. I'll pick it up, but I don't know if I'm playing it. Propeller Pioneer is good. I actually really like Propeller Pioneer. Another Glint Sleeve Artisan, or another Maulfest Squad. I actually really like Maulfest Squad, but I also like Glint Sleeve as well. I think like if I pick the Malphus or like upper curve gets a little rough. I'll pick it up. We're not playing any of these. Let's pick up this. Not playing any of these, but we'll take the uncommon. There's another Dawn Feather Eagle. Pillarpug we might play. Splash red every time. Dude, Fragmentize is only 4 or less. Like, I'm not gonna play multiple. I'm gonna play 1 at most. I'm not gonna play 2. 2's too many. Too many. And besides, we're already like, we have to cut a lot of cards here. It's easy cut. Eager Construct's an easy cut. We need 6 more. I like having 1 Dawn Feather. We'll cut the Mobile Garrison. 5 more. Four more. 3 more. Three more. Maybe it's just 1 Subtle Strike. I'll cut 1. Need 2 more things to cut. Maybe it's just Pillarbug. Then 1 more. One more card to cut. Maybe it's just Eddy Trail Hawk, but like being able to give flying to a creature just is so good. All 3 self-assemblers and grab better cards. How do I make this smaller? I felt like there was like a way to make this smaller up here. There we go. If I got rid of all 3 self-assemblers, I would put in... So let's see what that looks like. So I need 2 cards. 1. 2? I don't know how I feel about that too. I want to try out the 3 self-assemblers. I just want to try it out. Barge isn't horrible. Like, Barge is a fine card. It's just the Crew 3 is annoying. But it's definitely a fine card. But I also just really want to try the self-assembler. I'm thinking like maybe a Built to Last. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Built to Last. Like, it's great if I have it on artifacts, but at the same time, like, I'd probably be trading it 1 for 1, either defensively or offensively, so... I am nuts indeed. This hand's good. Got our curve here. We got a 2-drop, a 3-drop. I'm gonna say self-assembler, by the way, for Metallic Mimic, and we'll see what happens. It's good too. Could say servo though. Huh. Self-assembler is definitely a creature type. I'm gonna look it up. Kaladesh self-assembler. Artifact creature, assembly worker. How can I not choose assembly worker? That is a creature type. Whatever, I guess we're doing servos. That's fine, we have fortuitous fine, so I'm not too worried. I'm gonna make a 1/1. That way we get closer to Herald of Anguish. Because we're at 4, 5, 6. Just need more artifacts to play. Self-assembler is a creature type, it just, for whatever reason, did not pop up. I'll block here. If they want to waste a 1/1, I'm okay with that. They could also do like a, give it -1/1, but they need double black for that, so I don't know. Sure. Yeah, I will Fairgrounds Warden this. No, I'm gonna wait. So, we could do Fairgrounds Warden. They have 3 cards in hand. This card's not even that great, though. I'm okay with losing life. I'm just gonna do this. We're gonna wait. Because we can always get back both of our creatures here. Yeah, you got it. 3. Give me Servo. The creature type is Assembly Worker. I know it's Assembly Worker. I tried to type it, but it didn't show up for Metallic Mimic. I literally tried. So this is 5, 6, 7. We're gonna take 3. We're not gonna block. Because we can actually play Herald of Anguish next turn. Yeah. Like, they're gonna draw additional cards, but they're also just gonna lose a card every time now. We'll see what this opponent does. Get over draw step, draw an additional card and remove 2 hour counters. Max hand size is equal to the number of hour counters on Midnight Oil. LOL! I always forget what the downside is of it. So now their max hand size is 3, about to be 1 next turn. I actually remember this card being very good in limited. I'm actually okay with that. That works out, because now I don't have to worry about losing life. I'm gonna revoke this, because you could grow it by sacking artifacts or creatures. Well, that's like one of the only ways I die. Yep, exactly. Like if they have a pump spell, cool. I don't really care. Like we have Fairground Wardens that we're just like holding back. Yeah. Curious if they make that a 2/3. If I'm them, I make just 2 1/1s, yeah. That's what I would do too. I guess I could have saved my 2/2, but I don't really care about it, to be honest. Like, I could have just sacked the 2/2 Artificer and traded, because like we'd still have the one, but I'd still lose it, so. That wasn't bad. I'm still like curious why I couldn't name Assembly Worker though, with my Metallic Mimic. Because I feel like if I can't do it, if I see it again and I can't do it, I'm probably just gonna remove the Assembly Workers and just put in 2 other cards or 3 other cards. It's very was very awkward. Nice. This is a good curve. And if we draw another land, it'll be even better. If we draw 2 lands, we can just go. We can curve out to Dawn Feather Eagle. Okay. Do I want to trade? I don't think I want to trade. I think I'm actually going to run out the Fairgrounds Warden on this. That way I can start ramping up the Fretwork Colony. Because if this thing gets out of control, it's pretty much unstoppable. That's really bad for me. I'm gonna make a 1/1 here, just in case we draw a land for next turn. That's good. No, I think I'm gonna... No, I'm definitely playing this. I was thinking about underhanded design, but I'd rather just like wait for the Dawn Feather Eagle. And that was kind of out of order. I should have attacked first and then played it, but I don't think it mattered since they only have 3 lands. Sure. We draw a land. I'm like pretty confident we're in a fantastic position here. Yeah. They just gave up. Didn't feel like living for one turn. Opponent just did not care about playing anymore. I'm thinking like, I mean, if they're white, they could have Fumigate, so I'm assuming that because they conceded, they didn't have that in their hand because they still needed one more land to play it. But it definitely puts them in like a position where they could definitely overtake me. That was pretty sick of them, though, to have Colony revoked. Like, having that turn 2 Colony felt great until they revoked its privileges. But it happens. That's why Revoke's really good in this set. Alright. Who do we got? Eleanor. Yeah, this hand's actually really good too. Got turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. It's underhanded design. It's not really great in our hand currently, but you know, played eventually. Die Young, even better. If they don't kill our Fretwork Colony here, we're definitely going to Die Young something. Eleanor. That's definitely getting Die Younged. Alternatively, I could set up for a Yahenni turn. I think I'm going to set up for a Yahenni turn. Yeah, I'm setting up for a Yahenni turn. Or is it more correct to attack here? No, I'm gonna wait till next turn. Because I can make this a 3-3 next turn with Die Young. I think it's more correct to wait. Because this will be a 3-3. If they attack for 3, I'm not gonna block. But then this will also go to a 3-3 once this dies. Yeah, I'm not blocking. You got it. Yep. So, the question... Okay, I was about to say, that the question is, am I going to get blown out by a... what's it called? I can't remember what I was trying to say, but the answer is no. Pay 1. Built to last. Like, now they have to hold 2 mana back to Pacification Array, and if I draw a land, I can just Self-Assembler. Sure. Huh. No attacks. Okay. Yeah. Gonna make a 1/1 here. Get in with Yahani. Then if they block, then I'll sack the 1/1 I just made. Oops. Oops. What do we have in our graveyard? Just Diang, really? It's not bad. Like, it's so awkward. If you're going to be in an aggressive deck, I don't think you run Pacification Array. Because that means that you're not confident in your cards that are going to bring you over the finish line. What is it? It's 3 plus X? Yeah, okay. I really need to hit a land, so I'm actually going to live fast here. Actually, we're going to attack first, see what they do. But we're probably going to live fast. Nice, we hit the land. Now we can start doing self-assembler things. This is Menace, right? I probably could have gotten 3 more damage. I forgot this has Menace. I need to remember that. Huh, interesting. That's very good. I'm not going to attack. I'm just going to play a self-assembler. I'm going to get my assemblers going. Because they have to keep Yahani tapped down every turn. So really they're at like 3 mana. Sure. Let's move to attacks first. The plan I'm thinking is we're going to attack with our Malphus squad and our self-assembler. They're going to double block Malphus, and if they block with Aether Chaser, I'm going to Subtle Strike it. If they block with anything else, I really don't care. And then I'm going to get in with self-assembler. We'll see what they do. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what their plan of action here is. Oh. Okay. If you're gonna double block, you might as well triple block it, to be honest. That was a very good turn. Very good turn. Redraw. Cards to get back. I think I just want to get back the Malphus, but I wish I had another artifact I could get back as well. Assembly Worker is the creature type. Okay. So they have to go block with one each, or else they just lose. Yeah. This deck's pretty good. Not too shabby. Oh shit. We're gonna keep this. Give me a sec. System, graphics, windowed. Ooh. Master of Inquiries, okay. They are gonna try to mill me out. I'm like pretty sure I'm gonna outrace them, but we'll see. Like, I'm pretty sure they have to double block, right? Okay. Wow, okay. They're just going all in here. They do not care. We're not going to attack for a turn with the fretwork, by the way. We're just going to let it go. Got 14 cards left, I'm not too worried. There's a 1/1. Yep. Is this only activate as a sorcery? Nope, only activate as long as you have 2 or more. Fragmentize? Sure. It's good. I don't need to play any more lands. There's no reason to. Easy. Like, the mill deck's fun, it's just they missed out on lands, which was unfortunate. And they kind of didn't do anything. Like, I think they had the 2 landers in hand, plus, like, Thriving Turtle, the Aether Swooper, all the things that generate energy, but it didn't do much of anything. Also, it doesn't help that I actually, like, drew a lot of my good creatures that just overpower the Dirtling like that. Boom, boom, boom. Hands, dude. Fretwork in every opening hand feels fantastic. By the way, holy moly! Whoosh. Don't die on me, bro. But literally don't, because then my hand is absolute garbage if you do. Here it is, Die Young. Oh god, he's covering it. Please. No Die Young. Hand is Garbo, please. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Fatal Push? Oh. Okay, assemble. Assembly worker. Did I not literally say assembly worker? I'm so confused. How come when I hit show all, it actually shows assembly worker? But when I didn't earlier, it just did not show. Well, I am very glad that it actually showed assembly worker this time around. That's what I didn't want to happen, but here we are. Oh, I'll put 1/1 on it. Because next turn we'll just be able to swing in for a little bit. Gonti? Gonti's very good. Gonti has Death Touch, right? Yeah. Gonti's a very good card. How fortuitous. I hope he blocks the Metallic Mimic. That way I can actually fortuitous find Metallic Mimic plus Fretwork back. Oh, poggers. Look at that. As long as it remains exiled. Okay. So, Gonti doesn't need to be on the battlefield for it. Come on, opponent. What you got? Off the squad, nice. Made a 1-1. Oh. Ooh. We're gonna start popping off with these self-assemblers here in a hot minute. Maybe I should have attacked with the Malphus squad, actually. Maybe. Oh, 100% should have. I'm actually not too worried. Yeah, no blocks. I will discard the Fretwork Colony. They are at 1 life. What am I to do? Like, I have to discard the self-assembler and attack with everything, right? Okay. Now it's awkward. Yeah, actually, I 100% just discard self-assembler. Everything else doesn't matter. Oh. Okay. Start with a Die Young here. Okay. Okay, good games. GG's. That was a close one. Channel Force, nice. Pecky 999. This game's easy when you start with Fretwork Colony on turn 2, dude. Like, every single game I played so far, I feel like I've had, except for the first one, I've had, like, Fretwork Colony on turn 2, which is kind of ridiculous. And by kind of, I mean extremely ridiculous. this is 6 mana currently because we have Metallic Mimic, assuming a Metallic Mimic lives. Yo, theirs is really cool. I'm just gonna go Swamp Swamp. That way they don't know what the second color is yet. Aether Swooper? Aether Swooper it is. Oh, nice. I do not mind them getting in for a little bit. Okay, implement. Yep, make a 1/1. Yep. Assembly worker. Okay, so they could have Metallic Rebuke for 2 mana. Fabrication module. What one is this? Energy. Okay. That's nice. I'm gonna make a servo here. Because now we're only 1 land off of the Herald of Anguish. Okay. Back to 2 mana off Herald of Anguish. Get in for 7. So we have 5, 6. Need 1 more land. Yeah, I'm not blocking. You got it. I'm gonna see if they counterspell this or not. Okay. Fumigate, maybe? Sure. Sure. Nice. Get in with both of these. Because they have to double block the Malfa squad. Nice. Okay. Nice. Airdrop Aeronauts. Gain 5 life. That's really good. It's a very good card. I can sacrifice my Fretwood Colony. Oh, it's sacrificed an artifact. Never mind. This isn't an artifact. Whirlwind. Oh! I can change the colors? Today I learned. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I only have 2 of them, that's why. This one changed too. Looks like opponent is timing out. Probably either because they've lost connection which I'm more likely to believe, or they're just, excuse me, really upset. But I think it's just because they probably lost connection. I like to think the best of my opponents, so. So if I drew Fortuitous, probably get back Metallic Mimic, Dawn Feather Eagle. GG's. Good game. Okay. It's okay. I can wait. Good game, opponent. Ooh, we got a mastery. Let's put our mastery in first. Looks like we're working on black cards. I'd probably do this card more. All right. Well, this is we are undefeated with this deck, and we have 3 shots at winning for our 7-0. Or 7 wins, not 7-0, but our 7 wins. Let's see how it goes. Metallic Mimic into Yahenni and Fairground Wardens feels very good. Squiggles, please. Keep 7. That's a good one. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping we would see a Fragmentize, so I could just like turn 1 Fragmentize. Scrap Heap Scrounger. Give me my assembly workers, please. I do not mind if they kill this here, because I'm just going to get in with Yahenni and then kill the Scrap Heap the next turn. Alternatively, revoking would actually be better. I think I'm actually going to do that instead, depending on what they play here. What do I do here? I'm gonna swing in for 6. And that might be a turn too late for doing things. Sure. Okay. 2 cards left. What to do? What to do? I'm gonna die young this and see what happens. Because I think they have a pump in hand. Make them use the pump card. Okay. This is so awkward right now. Four, 3, 6, 7, so I'll be at 4. This is so awkward. I have to revoke the Wheelsmith. I could Fairgrounds Warden it, actually. Yeah, that's not good. Give it Menace. So, they give it Menace and tap down one of my creatures. Yeah, I just lose. I'll move on to the next one. So awkward. I guess I should have, yeah, I'll say I had fun. I guess what I should have done is just gone on the defensive right away. I should have conceded that I was the aggressor, and should have just gone for concession there. Die Young play also really awkward. Maybe I'm supposed to just kill with the 4 mana, because I can only cast 1 spell there anyway. I don't know, though. This hand's actually really good. Can go this, this, and then hold this in case. That's actually a very good hand. Nice. Live Fast is also very good. Key to the City. What a good card. Attack. Decline. Let's make a 1/1. Oh, nice. I'm actually not gonna kill it. We're gonna see what happens. Decline. I'm actually gonna just wait. Like, this card is just a 1/4 but doing nothing, so I don't really have to worry about it. I'd rather use my removal spell on something a lot better. It's a good one too. Now I kind of feel better about using Dayong. See if they try to protect it. I don't think there's any creatures with flash in this set. I could be wrong though. I'm trying to think if I have any energy interactions, and I don't think I do, so I'll pay 6. I guess I should have done 5. I forgot that this is an action, but it doesn't matter because this can block. But like I said, I'm not too worried. We have Metallic, Mimic, and Daring Emotion, so... Assembly workers, let's go! So we have a 3 and 25. That's pretty good. It'd be a shame if it got designed to die. I'm gonna hold on to this. They might have a creature I need to kill, but I can't, so. I don't think there's a board wipe in green-blue either, like anything that would wipe me, so I'm cool just playing out my hand. And he's pretty good. Blossoming Defense, maybe? Okay. Curious if they're making a 1/1 here. Okay. Okay. Well, that's awkward now. It's pretty good. No, I will play the Dawn Feather Eagle, and I will swing in. Like, they have to play around Built to Last, right? Okay. All right. GG's. 7-1, not bad. This deck performed very well. The self-assembler is definitely very good if you have multiple of them, so let's review the deck real quick and double check what we had. Epitaph Golem, that's neat. Alright, so we had Fragmentize, which was always great in Kaladesh. Fatal Push, always great removal spell, cheap, interactive. Eddy Trail, good for energy generation, as well as giving creatures flying for more evasive attacks. Die Young, always a great card when a lot of the power, especially the early drops, are X2s or X1s. Fretwork Colony, as you've seen in the multiple games, very good, assuming you get it out on turn 2. High priority kill target, as we've seen, as well as high enchantment target in terms of revoke privileges. Subtle Strike, pretty self-explanatory, you know. Kill one of their creatures or make it so one of your creatures gets an advantage on attacks or defense, and give them a counter at the same time. Underhanded Design, this card's only good if you have the artifacts to go with it. Obviously, you saw that I never activated any of the pay 1 mechanic to make them lose life and gain life. It's very good, but only if you have artifacts to actually make that interaction work. Metallic Mimic, so I think with the self-assemblers, we only saw it go off once, really, and this card was actually like pretty high prio for a lot of my opponents. But I think if you have cards that go well with it, like other assembly workers or servos, it can be very powerful. Fairground Warden, self-explanatory, very good just because of the exile effect. Glint Sleeve Artisan, I do like getting multiple creatures for the cost of 1, so I think that that's fine. Revoke Privileges is just your typical enchantment where they just can't attack or block, but it has the additional Ore Crew vehicles, so a little bit more than Passivism, but still gets the job done. Very good. Fortuitous Find, also very good if you have artifacts and creatures. Live Fast for the card draw, as well as the energy generation for your Eddy Trail or your Die Young. Yahenni, good if you have a lot of removals, as well as creatures to support the indestructible portion of it. Propeller Pioneer, solid, 2-1 flyer or a 3-2 flyer for 4. Just solid in stats. Malfa Squad, as you saw in a couple games, it makes it awkward for the opponent. They have to typically sack 2 creatures, since there's a lot of low toughness creatures in this format. So you're trading 1 for 2 typically. Daring Demolition, 4 mana, kill something, very good. Dawnfeather Eagle, as you saw multiple times, very good if you have a board state and you need to break any stalled actions or anything of that nature. Self-assemblers, we tried out 3 of them. Definitely worked out. I don't think it was a poor choice, but there are other cards in here that I could have tried to run instead, but I think that our choice of self-assemblers worked out. And then obviously our first pick, Herald of Anguish, where we saw a couple times doing work. I know the everyone remembers the first portion of its abilities, that the one that's like at the beginning of your end step. Each opponent discard a card. But don't forget that it also has that activation of 1 colorless, 1 black, sack an artifact, a creature gets -2, -2. So, very good deck overall, I'd say. Could have ran another Subtle Strike, could have ran a Mobile Garrison, Cogworkers, Puzzle Knot, or Built to Last. A lot of great cards we could have run, but I think in the end we had enough removal as well as aggressive creatures to get the jobs done. So, nice 7-1 victory for us. Let's go ahead and claim our prizes.